Okay, real talk. Some game series are more than just games. They're the things people argue about on forums at 3 a.m., the titles you bring up to prove you grew up right, the ones with moments that stick in your head forever. Today, I want to walk through 10 of those series, the heavy hitters, the classics, the ones that keep getting new entries and still pull crowds. I'll call out the standout games you already know. Yes, I'm saying GTA 4 and GTA 5, Tomb Raider 2013 and Rise, and I'll unpack what made each run click without over-explaining. Keep it chill, keep it real. Let's go. Grand Theft Auto, the city that never stops. Start with that image. Rain on pavement in Liberty City, neon in Vice City, the desert heat of San Andreas. GTA 3 re-watered open worlds, radio stations, weird side characters, a city that felt alive even when you weren't on a mission. Then, Rockstar kept building. Vice City's style, San Andreas' cultural scale, GTA 4's grit and character-driven drama, and GTA 5, which basically grew into its own economy thanks to GTA Online. GTA 5 changed the business of AAA, single player that's iconic plus an online layer that's basically a living service. People still play heists, run roleplay servers, and create content around the world Rockstar made. The satire, the pacing, the handcrafted moments versus emergent chaos, it all adds up to a series that's not just played, it's lived in. Assassin's Creed. Jump, sink, and learn the streets. Remember that first tower climb and the map falling into place? That sink moment is Assassin's Creed in a nutshell. Vertical traversal that makes a city readable. The series started with tight stealth and rooftop parkour, then expanded into full cultural playgrounds. Brotherhood and Revelations added depth to the lore, Black Flag gave us ships and ocean freedom. Origins took AC into RPG systems, Odyssey doubled down on player choice, Valhalla refined the mix. What sticks is how the series makes space feel lived in. NPCs, architecture, little ambient stories, you feel like you're inside another time, not just inside a level. That's why people keep coming back. Each new setting is a fresh world to move through and mess around in.
But they all come from the same river. Greed.
God of War, fury that learned to feel. Kratos used to be pure rage. Big boss fights, loud mythology, everything smashed to pieces. Then 2018 happened. The camera stayed glued to you, the story focused on fatherhood, the action kept its teeth, but added weight and meaning. You felt every hit. And the sequel? It tried to expand the emotional scope while keeping the combat tight and visceral. The series shows how to grow a character without losing the mechanical identity. Kratos still fights like a god, but you also see the cost of that power. That juxtaposition is rare, and it's why God of War hits different from other action franchises.
I can feel everything.
Resident Evil. Tight corridors, louder screams. If you grew up on the clunky fixed cameras and inventory Tetris, you know the original RE feeling. Then RE4 turned the whole thing into action horror gold with its over-the-shoulder shakeup. The remakes proved Capcom can modernize classics without losing the core fear. RE7 brought first-person dread back in a big way, and Village leaned heavy into atmosphere and memorable moments. This series is all about control and release. The tension of a locked door, the relief of a small victory, then the horror of a boss that changes the room. That rhythm, tension, release, escalation is what keeps people glued in and coming back for the new scares.
That I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Batman Arkham, you learn to be the Bat. Rocksteady took licensed games seriously. Arkham Asylum was tight and focused. City expanded the playground and the Rogues Gallery. Knight pushed the traversal and performance hardware. The combat system taught timing and rewards, learn counters, string moves, manage the environment, and you feel like a master. Detective mode made Gotham feel like a case to solve, not just scenery. It's the package. Character fidelity, slick mechanics, and a tone that respects the comic book source material. That combo is why Arkham still gets named when people ask for the best superhero games. Mafia, a slow burn crime drama. Mafia never tried to be loud. It's patient. It asks you to sit in the driver's seat, ride in silence, and feel the weight of decisions. The definitive edition proved you can remake a classic and make it resonate today. Mafia 2 and 3 try different things. 2 stuck to character-driven storytelling, 3 pushed scale and social themes, and even when the experiments didn't land perfectly, they were interesting attempts. There's something satisfying about a game that knows the power of a long take. The tension in a single car ride, the slow burn before an ambush, and that's Mafia's core. Far Cry set the toy box on fire. If you want chaos and you want it now, Far Cry is the series you boot. Voss in Far Cry 3 became a meme because the game let a performer go wild inside a fragile world. Later entries pushed into different tones and settings, but the baseline stayed the same. Open spaces, tools to cause trouble, and NPC systems that react. Want to stealth it? Fine. Want to blow everything up? Also fine. It's a design that encourages players' stories. You create the stunts and the game gives you the stage. That's part of the fun, and it's why Far Cry still gets chosen when people want pure, emergent chaos.
Mentally, in any other way he can.
Let's try that again.
Their sister Faith, drugs and traps her victims.
Forza Horizon. Driving as a vibe, not a scoreboard. Forza Horizon made racing feel like a party. Gorgeous worlds, a soundtrack that hits, and events that are more about the ride than lap times. Horizon isn't trying to be a sim purist. It's trying to make every drive look and feel awesome. The photo modes, the curated festivals, the seasonal updates, it all feeds into this feeling that the game is a living event. It's approachable but deep. Collectors love the cars, casuals love the cruising, streamers love the visuals. That blend explains Horizon's broad appeal. Tomb Raider, rebooted and rebuilt. Lara's gone through a full rebirth. The originals were puzzle platformer gold, then the 2013 reboot made her human, vulnerable, raw, surviving, and learning. Rise of the Tomb Raider polished that into sweeping tomb hunting cinema. Shadow pushed the environmental storytelling further. Those reboots showed how to respect a legend while making her relevant again. The climbing, the survival moments, the tiny discoveries, they add up to an experience where every relic feels earned. Laura isn't just exploring ruins, she's earning them back. That tone shift carried the series into a new era.
Incredible. This is it.
The Legend of Zelda is pure design artistry. Ocarina of Time set the template for 3D adventure. Majora's Mask went experimental and weird. Breath of the Wild broke the checklist with physics and emergent puzzle solving. Tears of the Kingdom added verticality and creative systems on top of that. Each major Zelda title tries something bold, and Nintendo trusts players to explore and figure things out. That trust is the series' magic. It doesn't tell you everything, and you learn through play. You try something dumb and it works, and that oh moment is why people keep worshiping Zelda. So that's the rundown. 10 series, 10 different ways to stick with players for years. Some did it with stories, some with systems, some with pure spectacle. Pick one, the actual game, not just the franchise, and I'll do a full breakdown. Why it worked, what the devs got right, and the moments you should know about before you replay it. Drop your pick in the comments now. Hit like if you learned something, or if you're just nostalgic for the classics. subscribe if you want deep dives that are actually useful, and I'll see you in the next video. NoRTX Gamer, out.